All right, Shalom. This is Brother Gabar, the Lions Den Camp, located here in Jacksonville, Florida. First and foremost, before I hop into this lesson, I would like to give all praises to the Most High in the true Paleo-Hebrew names, all right, and in the Paleo-Hebrew tongue. So with that, I want to say, Kal Halayim, Le Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Ha, Rakah, Kodash, Ma'amoth. Double honors to the apostle and elders of GMS. Double honors to my elder as well, Harwan Ban Yasharallah. And Shalom to you brothers and sisters, pushing to keeping this truth and faith and the sincerity into the end, man. All right. And with that, I'm going to hop right into it. This is the book of James, chapter 1, starting at verse 19. It says, "Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath." All right. So, it says, "Wherefore, my beloved brethren," man, those of us, that's in this faith, walking the walk that Yahweh shall walk, the straight and narrow, man, striving after the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, striving after the spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, every man, within doing those things, man, be swift to hear, meaning be inclined and, quick to hear and to listen, slow to speak, be quicker to listen and hear, rather than to speak, man. And it says, and slow to wrath. You know what I'm saying? Don't be quick to anger, man. Don't be quick tempered. It says, "For the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua," man. All right, so the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man, because when you act out of wrath, when you act out of anger, that it does not showcase the spirit of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. In fact, it'd be the opposite, we are to move in wisdom, man, move in the spirit of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, in all things, putting forth that example, of the Lord, of the spirit of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. Because when you read the scriptures, man, Yahushua was very temperate, Gone. So with that, leads me right into my next precept. Salaki. This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 9 and verse 25, to get straight to the point, and says, "And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible." All right, so it says, "And every man that striveth for the mastery." All right, and the main thing, being a man of the Lord, walking his walk, the main thing we want to master is ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Our this flesh and everything involved with the flesh. These emotions, feelings. You know what I'm saying? We want to master ourselves, man. We want to be the best we can be in this flesh. Because this flesh is, chains of darkness, man. So this flesh connected to this earth, man. This flesh going to do what the world want to do, what this earth want to do, But within that, man, be, you strive to master that, man. So you be the best version of yourself you can be in this flesh, man. You know what I'm saying? And that starts with, striving for mastery, man. Self-mastery. All right, so it says, "And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things," man. Right? So I wanted to get, I wanted to go into that word temperate. All right, so 1 Corinthians 9 and 25, going into the word temperate. And it says, "To exercise self-restraint, to be self-controlled, to exhibit self-government conduct, oneself temperately." All right, so striving for mastery is mastery of self, being the best servant you can be unto the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua in regards to this truth, and when you in the world, man, you know what I'm saying? like, when you're out in the world, you get what I'm saying, at jobs, when you're dealing with the family, whatever the case may be, man. You know what I'm saying? In all things, we are to strive, we strive to master ourselves, man. Be the best versions of ourselves we can be, in this flesh, man. You know what I'm saying? And it says, to exercise self-restraint, to be self-controlled, to exhibit self-government conduct, oneself temperately, man. All right. So striving for mastery, we are to be temperate, man. You know what I'm saying? Exercise self-restraint, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta just shut up, bro. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Sometimes you gotta shut up. Sometimes you gotta listen, and and that's all humility as well, man. You feel me? That's all goes into humility as well. So it says to be self-controlled, to exhibit self-government conduct, oneself temperately, man. So exercise self-restraint, man. Self-government, man. Be able to check yourself. You feel me? Come on, man. Check your own conduct, check your own feelings, check your own emotions, man. And remember the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Remember the spirit of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because the Lord has given us examples of being temperate. Prime example, the Lord Yahweh Shah. And also in the flesh, man, the Lord will put people around you, brothers and other people around you, man, who showcase temperance. So hey, listen and learn, and not only be a hearer and a listener, but a doer. All right. And that lead me to my next precept. This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 2. And it says, verse 2 to get to the point, it says, do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world? And who are the saints, man? That hopeful elect, and the 1/3, of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Those sincerely striving after the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Those are the saints. So it says, do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world, man? All right, because we're gonna be ruling this whole earth when it's all said and done, man. Kings and princes and governors and, princesses, for the women and the daughters of Zion, So it says, man, we're going to rule, we're going to govern one day. So it says, and if the world shall be judged by you, are ye unworthy to judge the smallest matters? Right? So, man, if we are to, be judges of the whole earth one day, rulers over nations and peoples and things of the sort, how are you going to be able to judge and rule over those things? You know what I'm saying? When small matters are placed in front of you, what I'm saying, you display intemperance, or if that's a word, or a lack of patience, So ultimately, you got to understand that the Lord put these small matters in front of us, ultimately building us up to be rulers, man, building our temperance, building our patience, building our, just building us up in all aspects, to be judges of the earth, man, rulers of the earth, being his servants, his prophets, man. We got to be temperate in teaching his word, man, dealing with our people, when we out on the highways and byways, what I'm saying? We can't act out of anger and speak out of anger. We speak according to the will of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, according to the word of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, so it applies to all things, man. So it says, do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world? And if the world shall be judged by you, are ye unworthy to judge the smallest matters? Know ye not that we shall judge angels? How much more things that pertain to this life, man? All right. So, hey, when the Lord throw those matters in front of you for you to, righteously judge and deal with, through the spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and through this knowledge and wisdom, be temperate, be willing to listen, then be willing to be quicker to listen than to speak. Be slow to wrath, man. Be slow to, emotion and anger and, your feelings, man. Because ultimately that just get in the way. And, you know, Con, man. And real quick, I want to just make a point. Salakia, going back to the book of James. All right, so it says, the book of James, chapter 1, back at verse 19. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. For the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Right? So be slow to wrath, because that worketh not the righteousness of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And if you really, sometimes when you really sit back and think, man, do you even really got a right to be upset? You feel me? Like, do you have the right to be upset? You know, think about all the things we done to anger the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Us even being in this captivity, being in these conditions, is because we angered the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So, you know what I'm saying? That's also just a humbling thought, you know. So, man. You know, ultimately the Lord is building us up, man, to be judges of the earth, man, rulers, kings, princes, princesses, you know, governors, rulers, man. So, you know, we are to be temperate, you know, in all things, man, you know, displaying self-restraint, self-conduct, self-correction, you know, self-government, being temperate, man, you know, level-headed, level-minded, you know. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.